What's up, you guys? Midwest back again. I am going to do a updated toolbox tour. Now, I'm just going to let you guys know this is going to be long. So if you're not into long toolbox tours and you have something better to do, you need to go ahead and exit out this video now and go watch someone who can get it done faster. But if you're interested in seeing a long toolbox tour, well, I'm your man. And I appreciate your comments and subscriptions to my channel, etc. And I hope you guys like it because that's why I do it. All right. So here is my primary drawer. We've got 1/2 inch, 3/8, 1/4 inch drive, everything, chromes and impacts, metric and standard. I've probably got over 40 ratchets, something like that. Some stuff is just like extra crap that lays around for projects and restoration because that's kind of like the channel. So not everything's in service, but I do have a lot. Lots of Snap-on, lots of SK, lots of Tekton, some Harbor Freight, some Mac, some Wright, you name it, some Cornwell, Irwin, Gear Wrench, Matco, I've got it all. And most of the stuff in this jar was built on secondhand purchases, meaning Craigslist, Facebook, pawn shops, estate sales. You guys may think I'm lying, but I am not a mechanic. I'm a commercial manager, and I was, prior to that, I was an aerospace engineer, and that's my profession. I'm a mechanical engineer by trade. That's what I do. So I don't wrench other than fixing my own vehicles and projects around the house and all that good stuff. But I am big on fixing my own trucks. I've got multiple trucks and cars out there, and that's kind of my thing. I fix my own vehicles. But yeah, so let's get into it. I got wobbles, all kinds of wobbles there, 1/4 inch drive Snap-ons, Gear Wrench wobbles, Craftsman wobbles, OEM extractors, Tekton impacts, Craftsman chromes, and more Matco impacts. These are the ADV brand. They work really well, so I would recommend them highly. Most impacts do. I also have some low profile power torque stuff from O'Reilly's or whatever it is. Never used them, but they seem like they would work. Lots of breaker bars, lots of Snap-on, lots of Wright breaker bars, some Craftsman stuff. So I do have a Harbor Freight breaker bar, which I believe was tested and worked really well by Real Tool Reviews. But 1/2 inch drive, 3/8 drive, flex heads, the wobbles, all that good stuff. All secondhand purchases that's been restored, renewed, or replaced by Snap-on. Gear wrench, got some more Snap-on ratchets over here. These are more the longer style stuff. The GFL 830, older stuff here, which was completely rusted out when I got it and I restored it. And then here's the updated FL80, which is the more up-to-date or modern style of that one. More extractors, wheel lug sockets, extra sockets here, Matco stuff, Craftsman stuff, SK stuff. Here, anything you see sitting on the top is simply an overage, meaning that I probably picked up some broken sockets at like a state sale or a garage sale, sent them in to SK for warranty, and had them replaced out accordingly. So I do have a lot of that stuff, all these extras up here. Just, extra things I've got. I mean, it's how it is, right? Here's that Crescent pass-through set. If ever I have to do another suspension job on my truck, this guy will probably come in handy. Cornwell wobbles here. Picked these up. Got these for free basically from a pawn shop because I had a bunch of other crap that I didn't need, and I just traded it in, and they says, hey, we'll do a 1-for-1. So I got that set for free. And those are impact grade. This and restorations. This channel is all about restorations, as most of you guys know. Anybody who's new probably doesn't. So something like this I pick up for $1, completely rusted, and I will convert it to this as you see in front of you. So this is an old Walden ratchet that I picked up in Florida and have completely restored it to 100% functioning condition. So also got Snap-on 1/4" drive ratchets there as well, with an impact, T-handle, T-bar, some more extensions, Snap-on extensions, Mac extensions, Tekton extensions. This jar is full. So if there's something in here that I skip over, don't hesitate to call me out on it and ask me some questions, and I'll come back. This is the Snap-on. This is the FHNF 100 wobble, or what do they call that? The roto head ratchet. Got this from Snap-on direct for free. No money paid on that, because I found one that was like from the 40s or 50s that was beat up. I sent it in to Snap-on. They replaced it because there was no way I could repair that thing. If I find an old Snap-on that I can repair and restore it, I will do that versus sending it in. Only time it goes in if I can't fix it because I can't get it open or whatever the case may be. But clearly I have the skill sets to restore 50, 60, 70-year-old tools without a problem. But if I can't restore it, it's going back for warranty if this is available. Also got Matco, the 88. This sucker is awesome, low profile, much lower than the Snap-on, locking flex head, all that good stuff. And I got that in both 3/8 and 1/4 drive. I don't have it in half. Got gear wrench extensions, both 3/8 and 1/4" drive, wobble and non-wobble. Yeah, I mean, I've got it, dude. I've got spark plug sockets that are SK. I've got Mac hexes and other bit drivers and things of that nature that are Snap-on and Mac, and just a bunch of stuff. I mean, 7 minutes and I still have not done a good job at explaining everything that exists in that drawer. I mean, things like this that you find at a pawn shop for $1 that Snap-on. I mean, you can't walk away from that if you're a tool guy. I'm a tool guy through and through, and I just can't do it. I mean, I'm sorry, but I'm not buying them off the truck, so I figure if I'm not paying it off the truck, then I can pick it up for $1 at a pawn shop or $1 at a thrift store, or whatever. But this is how I find a lot of Snap-on stuff, man. I pick up a lot of Snap-on tools because people just simply throw them in the container and they don't even look at them. There's Snap-on on here, right there. That there is Snap-on, a 17 and a 19. Pick that up. A bunch of kids are riding around the neighborhood, so they're distracting. Pick those up for like 50 cents a piece. So, all right, so that's that drawer. If you saw something you like, comment on it, and we'll come back and do another video. These are the Cobalts that you cannot find. I don't care what you do to try to find them. They were made by Snap-on. There's a Snap-on date code. So that's a special set that I typically don't use. Anybody that's ever seen these on my channel know that these are really awesome wrenches to have, and I just got those. SK double box in ratcheting, bunch of miscellaneous name brand stuff, some 45 offsets, some more Craftsman line wrenches, gear wrench ratcheting. These are the Mountain double box in wrenches. Pick these up on eBay for like 20 bucks for the whole set, 10 through 19. And I got one lonely Snap-on wrench. Got some stubby ratcheting, got some proto line or crow's feet, and that's pretty much it. Oh, and I got a tool that I picked up, and I want somebody to tell me what it is. If you tell me what it is and you get it right, I'll send you one if you want one, because I have two. But it's an SK, and it says no guarantee. What tool is this? What is this used for? Because I don't know. So let me know. From that, I got the Mac, the best freaking wrenches I ever put my hands on. These are an older style there. I love these things. I don't know what it is about these wrenches, but I just freaking love the way they feel in my hand. I mean, I just like them. Got a few of those. I bought every one that they had in the pawn shop. Probably never use them, but I got them. Full set of gear wrench, that's primary. Got these Husky ratcheting flex head wrenches. These things are awesome. You can't find them. Very tight gearing on these things, and the head will not move. I mean, that thing is stiff. And I've had these for like 10, well, maybe 5-6 years. And I use them. More stubbies, but none ratcheting, and gear wrench. And these are the ones that have the ability to change direction, not like those that you have to flip the wrench over to reverse direction. Then I've got some more cheapo, what are these? Duralast. I bought those for like a suspension job, and I didn't even need them, but I got them. Thought I needed them. Bunch of random big boy wrenches, some SK, some Matco, some more SK, and a couple other randoms. SK over there, some Lockjaw, whatever these are. I pick up a lot of this stuff at auctions, so you win an entire box. These are stainless, which is pretty cool, but you'll win an entire box or a lot, and you get like all kinds of stuff in that lot. So you don't really get a chance to pick and choose what you get. You bid on it, you get it. So a lot of this stuff has come from that. For everything I've owned, believe it or not, I've given that much away because I win so much at the auctions, and I go through and pull out what I want, and I give away the rest that I don't want. Allen Hex gear wrench, line wrenches, bunch of bits and stuff. I got this from Ford Truck Guy. Sent me this as a this something to the channel. He was just supporting my channel, and he sent me these Stillman Pros, the complete set, which is pretty, you know what. So that was awesome. The 162 ratchets. Got a gear wrench full complete set there. That's the master set of hex and e-torques and inverted torques and all that good stuff. Rear drum kit by Tecton for my old Ranger, which I don't have. Now I drive an F-150. Impact, screwdriver, gear wrench picks. That's the full set of picks. And I have the Matco trim popper tools and all that good stuff. And then, like everyone else in America, I have the Craftsman breaker bars there, which are the bomb diggity. Does anyone even say that anymore? Probably not. Not sure why I said it. Then that's a big set of 12-point metric axle nut socket. That's Cornwell Big Truecraft 17 16 or whatever that is wrench. Some cheapo Harbor Freight dead blows, but they work great. Got a set of large sized hex, I believe these are 8-piece. Needed them for my truck, and picked these up off of Amazon for like 10 bucks. And got some larger Wilton wrenches down there, I think up to 32 millimeter or something like that. DeWalt drill, hammer drill, DeWalt impact, half-inch drive, bunch of air tools down there, Mac timing light, Harbor Freight heater gun, hammers. I got the Cobalt that people be knocking on, and I don't know why, but this thing knocks hard. This Cobalt brush, this 24-volt impact 3-ace drive, it works great. Check out Coon Trucking if you want to see how great it is. So then, and we're gonna hit that box too. So just hang on. Then we got all our screwdrivers and torques and all that stuff. I've got Snap-on, I've got Mac, I've got Craftsman, I've got Grip. I mean, I got it all. So then we have pliers, just a bunch of pliers, Channel Lock, Knipex, Snap-on, Blue Point, my Chrome Mafia video. If you've not seen it before, check out that. These are wrenches that I find. I intentionally go out and find the rustiest tools I can find that are American made, and I restore them and bring them back to life. So if you've not seen that video, I would advise that you do so. I've done several restorations that are out of this world. Okay, I'm biased, but I've done several restorations that I think are cool. just did this restoration today. These are some Blue Point heater hose pliers. They turned out really nice. But yeah, I've got everything in there. Kleins, I mean Knipex, I mean the Van Plier set, courtesy of Hard Knocks Forge. He hooked me up with those. I got to get him something out there too, because he really came through on those. This is my everything drawer. Heard a noise outside. This is my everything drawer. Man, I got to let the garage door down. Blades and micrometers and calipers and soldering iron, extra bits, and you name it, it's all in there. I got my letters from my kids. Let's see here. Let me see here. Extra tools, extra screwdrivers. This is an SK set. I think that's SK. Yeah, that's SK. These are the Wera. Yeah, these are the basic Wera set. Nothing spectacular, but got a full set of screwdrivers of those. Let's see here. Got this. I just restored this thing just to see if I can restore it. It was completely beat up. This is a Harbor Freight pass-through ratchet. Came back to life. Got that rebuilt. I've got the old hollow chrome line wrench or hex wrenches, Allen wrenches, or whatever you want to call them. Got a whole set of that. Bunch of stuff in here. I mean, this is almost like another overflow drawer. I've got like some more Craftsman sockets in there and all that good stuff as well. Then that's my main man right there. Check his channel out if you're not done so. All right, then from there, I can't even pull all this stuff out, but we'll try to do some of it just to give you an idea. Puller set, that was something I picked up at a auction. Let's see here. We've got the Napas. This is the real large size of retainer. There you go. Snap ring pliers. I think they were made by Kitty Tool. Got the Lyle steering wheel pullers. Got the rivet gun. I've got extra socket sets. Craftsman, those are American made. Metric, SAE. The cheap Harbor Freight drill bit set. You know, the 1,000,001 piece set. Got that. Staple gun. Lyle pulley puller set. My Wilton vise that I'm trying to restore. Wait till you guys see that. The lettering kit. I'm just gonna pile all this up. This is a Napa removal kit. This is for your hubs. Full set of that. Even though I don't have a GM anymore. I don't even know what this is. I think this is the seal driver kit. Yeah, seal driver kit. I don't know who made it. This is my torch kit. Sounds like something's leaking in that. Let's see here. And let's see. This is my OEM thread restorer set. You see what I paid for it. And then there's that. It's got metric and standard in there. Pick that up. Let's see here. Oh boy. Service kit, flaring tool kit. See what I paid for it. This full kit there. Let's see here. Craftsman ratcheting screwdriver. Don't know why I have it. This is the Maddox McPherson strut. Put your life in your own hands. If you're a man, tool, which I've done that, used that thing 1,000,001 times. This paid for itself many, many times. The Cobalt, I think this is, yeah, my wife got me this for Christmas. And it's another ratcheting screwdriver kit with everything in it. And I use this from time to time. A lot of this stuff I don't use because I can't remember where it's at. And then this Cobalt set here. And this is for your drain plugs, for your oil drain plugs. Pass-through thing. It's magnetic so you don't lose your drain plug. And you just put it on the end of the ratchet and Bob's your uncle. And that's from 13 through 19. Got that for a song at a pawn shop. And then, let's see if I can get them. Change hands here. And this is this is my AN fitting kit by Summit Racing. So there you go. So got that as well. Let's see if I can wrap that back up with one hand. Ooh. All right. And then up there, there's some more stuff up there, but we're not going to get all that out. I mean, I already pulled out all that crap. So, all right. Then we're moving on. Here's the Craftsman box that I recently restored. If you watch my videos, you'll see that we did that. Got all my chargers up here for my 24 volt systems, my portal cable, and my 40 volt max yard tools. In this drawer here, this is just overs. I had all this stuff in this toolbox was once in that toolbox, and so I got this toolbox from my buddy at work, and I'm now just kind of, this is my overage stuff. So simple little Cobalt metric SAE set, scan tool, some extensions, locking extensions, my little M-Pro stubby ratchet, just restored that today. My Crescents, this is Snap-on and Mac, and Williams sockets, 1/4" drive, couple 1/4" drive ratchets, gear wrench, 3/8 and 1/4" drive ratchets, OEM mid-length SAE sockets, then the Cobalt small little set. I've also got a Williams breaker bar back there, and a Harbor Freight 3/8 drive flex head ratchet, little magnetic tool, some electrical tape, some PVC or PTFE tape, and that's pretty much it for that drawer. From here, this is the metric drawer. Got the these are the Blue Point ratcheting ratcheting wrenches. Got the full set of that. Got a full set of Snap-on, or Jesus, I am struggling. A full set of Craftsman combination wrenches, some line wrenches by Craftsman. I restored this rusty set of Super Ego brand, I think they're Italian or Spanish pliers. These are completely rusted and just came out looking really nice. Channel lock 927 retainer clip pliers, marker, Snap-on, breaker bar, some more Matco line wrenches there. Then from that we have Craftsman and some Proto, I think they are, or Industrial or something like that. Just some random wrenches, some more randoms here, some more randoms there. Those are just my SAE crap. I don't do a lot of find a lot of stuff with SAE at the moment. This is my Snap-on. This is my set that I don't ever use. I got this set for $50, and yeah, this is like my first set of Snap-on, my first complete set of Snap-on screwdrivers, and I don't use them. You know, there's some stuff that you have that you're just proud to have it, and maybe one day if I'm building an engine or something like that, or, you know, restoring an old car or whatever, maybe I'll start using those. But right now, I don't need to use them because I've got 6-7 sets of screwdrivers, so I don't need to use those. Got this cheap set of Lennox here. For the money, these things work out great. They got great grip. They can handle some good torque on them. I've tried to break them just to kind of see. I mean, I intentionally put some. You can see here, I was doing it on the edge of here. I intentionally put some screws in really tight with my drills, and then try to remove them with these screwdrivers just to see if they would, loosen up, the shaft would loosen up or anything like that. And these things are great. So I don't know any other way you can test a damn screwdriver out. Oh, sorry. You can test a screwdriver out other than applying a significant amount of torque and seeing what happens. And that's what we did. And they didn't break. So here's my $5 brushless 1/4" drive impact that I picked up at Lowe's. Lowe's had it on the shelf, on a clearance shelf for, didn't have a price on it. I looked at it. I immediately said, nope, don't want that. And the manager came over and said, hey, well, would you take it for this? And he wrote on there $5. So I ain't a fool. So I took the drill for $5 because, I mean, why not, right? And it came with the charger port and a battery. So, I mean, there you go. And then last, here's kind of like my extra drawer. I got this old vintage battery tester, which works really good actually. Some bunch of just clamps and whatnots in there, and the screws and things that kind of left over from a job. Tap washer stuff. This is a 1/2" drive impact, electric impact, my Rockwell oscillating saw, and my Harbor Freight rubber mallet. So that's pretty much it. I do have an EDC bag. In my EDC bag, I have my American-made Husky 3/8 drive set. I've recently just now restored the ratchet, so the ratchet works really good. And it's just got your basic Kleins and screwdrivers, cheap screwdrivers, and your aviation snips. Bunch of screwdrivers. It's got sockets in there. I've got ratchets. Basically, this bag is designed or outfitted as such that if someone calls and says, hey, they need some help or something, I can just grab this bag and go provide, some support, mechanic support if someone needs it. So, and then if I need to take anything further, I can just pilfer from one of my boxes. I also have all of that, and we're not going to get into that. And all of that stuff is tools, and all of that stuff in there is tools, and all the stuff on top of their bench there is tools, and that's a song for another day. So I hope you guys like it. It was just kind of last moment thing to try to throw this video together, but to kind of show you that if you don't want to go in the tool truck, you don't have to. I don't have access to a tool truck, so I'm not getting on one, and I'm certainly not going to chase one down. So everything that I've acquired has been through Facebook, Craigslist, thrift stores, pawn shops, etc. The most effective way to try to get something really nice for really, really cheap. And anybody who watches this channel will tell you that I've got over 15 Snap-on ratchets, and my total investment has been less than $300. So if I can do it, anyone can. So hope this is an inspirational video for you guys who are just starting out, to show you that you can have a toolbox and a set and tools that will make any professional mechanic jealous, hopefully. And yeah, so leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about this 29-minute video, and we'll go from there. Peace.